Do me a favor, family. Hit the link in the description box. Purchase your very own New Era viral hip-hop news hat. Like I said, the link will be in the description box right now. Don't wait. Don't miss out. Grab the hottest thing popping right now. The viral hip-hop news hats available in the link in the description box. Grab yours right now.
Things are going to get burned in the backlash.
But no. You think that they anticipated that people would actually be burning Nike apparel?
Absolutely.
And what does that symbolize? I heard somebody was saying like, yo, this is almost like, equivalent to when people were burning, crosses on people's, lawns. You can see the videos on the screen right now. I'm showing the people, Nike's being burned. What do you think about that aspect of, is it equivalent to people burning crosses on people's, because it's a violent thing, like burning something. Come on, man.
They burnt LeBron jerseys.
But
twice. Okay, yeah, you may say that, but I think that that's just some corny shit that people are doing in the act of emotion. People are getting emotional because their side and their pick in this story, it wasn't the popular one. It didn't get picked. They didn't win the vote. Colin Kaepernick looks like he's winning, and those who oppose Colin Kaepernick are upset and they're throwing tantrums. They're burning them no different than they're burning LeBron jerseys. They're probably just as equally burning you. Okay, the one dude burnt a pair of socks. What motherfucker just bought one pair of Nike socks. They come in a 12-pack. He burnt one pair of socks to prove a point to gain attention. I think this is all for clout. I don't see anything serious behind this. I think Nike expected this because, like I said, we're in a society in the day and age where this kind of nonsense just happens. People are just popular, so it's going to happen. I think that they were just 5 steps ahead of everybody in this situation.
Can this turn into a situation where, because we were talking about like Nike, they're a good business company, but we're acting like they're YouTube or Amazon or Google, like they're predicting customer behavior or something like that. Are you saying that's what Nike is doing here? Because how do we know that this is not going to continue? People say, you know what, I'm not dealing with Nike ever again because they're backing Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're in the day and age of analytics. They're moving with the wave. They understand how to when you jump on your IG or you go on the Nike app and you go and look at a pair of J's and then they show up right there on your IG feed or your Facebook feed, they must know something about marketing and cookies and the internet and how things work. So they're going to understand that people and how the waves move within today's society. It's no way in the world they're not moving like the Googles and the Amazons. That's their competition. That's what's making the most money. So
let's go a little deeper into this, right? Let's look at the actual, and I'll show it there on the screen for you, what Colin Kaepernick posted himself. And here's the ad. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Nike is standing behind this slogan. So it's just deeper. Like, it's a little bit deeper than them just saying, oh, it's a business move, we're going to make money. Because they can make money off anybody. There's a lot of athletes coming up, but attaching themselves to such a polarized political figure like Colin Kaepernick, man. I don't know.
I would applaud them. I'm going to applaud them in that regard. That's why I'm not going to condemn Nike. I'm still going to rock Nikes. I'm not sitting here saying that it's completely, I'm not going to go that route. Just go, no, it's more to the agenda than what meets the eye. No, there's some dope shit going on. They're allowing him to speak his voice. We all know what he's representing right now, and that's Black lives dying in the street maliciously due to cops unjustly, unarmed, without any just due. We've seen a situation in Texas where a cop was sentenced. I believe he was found guilty. Found guilty. He got 15 years, and we argue whether that was enough or not. We did that on the podcast. If you didn't check that out, I think it's episode 62 of the podcast on SoundCloud if you need to go check that out. But we all know what he's out here standing up against or kneeling against quietly. And for them to back that, for them to allow him to speak his voice and giving him money for it, yeah, they have to be acknowledged for that. Good job on that regard. But they're going to make way more money than they put out. That's the fact.
Let me just give my opinion on it. I think it's a real big political statement by Nike. For one, I think they didn't have a choice because, we make up a large portion of who buys the Nikes and the Jordans. It just is what it is. But I want to go back, where you had Tommy Hilfiger, you had a few other designers that came out, Liz Claiborne, and said that Tommy Hilfiger said he doesn't want black or Asians wearing his clothes. You got a lot of designers that we patronize a lot that say, like, I don't even want blacks. I don't care how much I can buy it. I don't even want them wearing it. So for Nike to stand up, and stand beside it, it's pretty dope. And I think I kind of think they better had. They ain't have a choice, I think.
Well, he never got released from his contract, his endorsement contract with Nike. They just kind of put him on the shelf saying that they were going to wait for the right time to launch this, and this is the perfect time to launch it. And like you said, they may have been in a situation where they had no other choice. You sitting here with the most polarizing figure in the world right now, Time Magazine's, you know what I mean, Man of the Year, and that, this, and that, and name everywhere. You're sitting here with him
right
on your roster. Why not blow it out the water and throw something out there for him right now? And like I said, if they continue to allow him to use his voice, use his platform, continue to donate to his foundation, continue to create a name. What I will say is I'm glad that they created an outlet for him no longer to want football, because I've been saying this on this podcast that Colin Kaepernick does not need to get back on the field. I don't even know why he would want a job in the NFL, why he was even looking for it. I understand the grander scheme of things and the bigger picture. He should have been allowed to at least have the opportunity. He's better than 99% of the backup quarterbacks in the NFL, probably better than 10 or 15% of the starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Facts. So he deserves an opportunity to create and income for himself and his family. But I didn't see the reasoning and even wanting it right now. His name is everywhere. He's popular. He can have endorsement deals. He can do speaking engagements. He can create revenue without hurting himself or putting himself in danger every week of the year. Yeah, I mean, that was my opinion. But and now it looks like.
Will Colin Kaepernick, though, do you think that in hindsight, because that's fine and it's great, he can keep making money and, you know, his brand to keep growing, but is, you know, what he's doing, is it going to, you know, get anywhere? You know, are we going to stop seeing black people getting shot down in the street? Because this is the whole purpose of it. You know what I mean? Because I kind of feel like, you know, that it's getting away from the original purpose of it. Everything is cool around this, like people burning the Nikes and people buying the Nikes in the stocks. But like, are we going to stop getting shot down? Who's going to do something about that? You know what I mean? So even though we know that's a
believe in something, even if it means sacrifice and everything, maybe Colin Kaepernick has kind of pledged his allegiance to keep on fighting and keep on doing it. And I think the more he creates conversation and dialogue in this, the less and less we can ignore it, even though we hear the president talking about it, even though we see people burning Nikes, and we try to get away from the actual dialect of why he's really doing it, the troops, and we can all talk about the troops and things like that. As long as he keeps speaking up on, as long as he's in the forefront and really bringing up these conversations, it has a definite chance of making some serious change. We talked about it as far as NFL players are concerned. The kneeling is pissing people off, and that's great. But do they need to take it a step further? That would be interesting to see,
right?
Because he set the foundation. He went in there and kind of Harriet Tubman the situation that kind of he walked through there and created the Underground Railroad and allowed this conversation to happen. So now it's up to them to keep it moving, because he's no longer there to sit there on the field and show that public demonstration. Colin Kaepernick's not in front of millions of people every Sunday right now. So it's up to the other players. If they're going to kneel, what else is going to be done?
Right. It's dope thing, man. So salute, you know, to the people standing beside Colin Kaepernick. But you're listening to the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Old God, and SamAnt. You know, everybody listening, please do us a favor. If you enjoy the content, even if you don't, go ahead and hit the like button and make sure that you share this video. Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, check this out. We got a real great service provided for you right now. If you're a serious artist looking to perfect your craft, get your music out there in front of millions and millions of views, then look no further than right here. Hip Hop News, Uncensored, Viral Hip Hop News, and the Uncensored True podcasts are now running specials to promote your product. If you're serious about promoting your product on YouTube, email me right here at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com, or my brother OGod at hiphopun.com for further information. If you're serious about your craft, very affordable pricing. Let's go. Wait no further. Look into it right now. Email's in the description box. Hit us up. You already know.